In this video, we will demonstrate how to create a print item using the PGA Marketing Resource Center. So to get started, let's go ahead and click on the Creative Materials button. You can search by either program type or by item type. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on Print Items. And I do have the option to click on Non-Customizable if I just want something standard. If you'd like to create your own, click on the Customizable Items. A lot of items to choose from here, but I'll scroll on down. And for this demo, I'll go with the Create Your Own Holiday Sale flyer. Now here's the setup where we're actually going to customize this flyer. So as you'll see with most items, you have the step-by-step instructions on the left and a preview and download area on the right. So let's go ahead and get started with the left-hand side, and then we'll view the updates on the right. So step one here, I'll switch out that headline, so instead of Independence Day sale, maybe I'll put in there for an example of Valentine's Day sale. And for step two, I'll select or upload a left image. Now I can upload my own photo here, but for this demo, I'm just going to go ahead and click on the Gallery button and choose from the available images. And as you can see, there's a lot to choose from here. I'll take a look at some of these items and try and find one that meets my Valentine's Day headline. So it looks like this one here is pretty good. I'll go ahead and click on that. Now if I ever want to see what I chose, or I forgot what it is and I want to take a look at it, I can scroll over the headline and it will show me what I had previously chosen. Alright, so on to step number 3, select the color for the headline background. So I'll click on the button here, and then I'll select one of the colors. Maybe let's go with, maybe red might be a good option for the Valentine's Day. And then for step 4, I'll select an image for the right side of the header. So let's find one here that matches, and the Valentine's Day golf ball, that will work out well. I'll click on that. So for step number 5 here, I want to enter in a subheading, so maybe I'll replace that with from now until Valentine's Day. And then for step number 6, I want to select a subheading background. So I went with red last time. Maybe I'll try a different color red here. I'll click over the next page and click on red. Okay, let's move on to step number 7 here. Add a description. Go ahead and click the button to add the text, and I'll enter in 25% off all apparel from now until Valentine's Day. As you can see, this kind of works like a Microsoft Word document. So if you did misspell something like apparel, you see here it highlights in red, and then you can change it. You also have the spell check there on the left-hand side. You can also highlight this text, bold it, underline, italicize, left, center, right, align it, whichever works best for you. Once I'm done, I'll go ahead and hit save. And then next I'll need to select a font size for it. So 8-point font is really small. You have a big text area here, and I only put a little bit of text in. So I'll bump it up to 18, or that will fill the size much better. And now on to step number 8, add your logo. Now here's where I can add my own image to the flyer. I'll click the browse button, and then I'll search on my computer to try and find the image that I want to put in there, in this case the logo. There it is. I'll select it, and then I'll hit upload. So here I can crop the image by dragging the corners and then clicking it anywhere in the middle and dragging it around to the place that I want it to be. So if I only wanted to have the text there, I could do that. But in this case, I want to have my full logo there, so I'll expand that back out so we get the full thing. Once I have it cropped, I'll hit the save button, and then it will give me one last preview to make sure that it's the way that I want it. So everything looks good there. I'll go ahead and hit save. Now it's time to view what this flyer is going to look like. So let's go over to the right-hand side here, and we'll click on that green refresh button, and it will generate a preview for us. So this is generating a high-resolution PDF, so it may take a second for you to download it. But it looks like we have it here. Let's go ahead and expand this out, and we'll take a look at this flyer. Alright, so we have in there are the images that we chose, the colors we chose, our 18-point font description, and then our logo in the bottom right corner. So everything here looks just the way we had it. So I'll X out of that. And let's go ahead and download this item for printing. I'll click the PDF icon here, and it's going to open up in whatever kind of Adobe program you use to open up PDFs. So yours might be a little different from mine, but all the actions should be the same. So we can either click here to print the item, and I can just print that out. It's a flyer, so I could print that out on my 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Or I could download it here, click Save File, and then save it to my computer. So that's how you create a print item. If you needed to make any changes, you could go back into the form and reproduce those steps until you have it just the way you want. Now, if you wanted to print out a bunch of these flyers, or if it was something like a card or a poster that you wanted to have professionally printed, what you can also do is you can click on the Office Max button here and log into their website using the username PGA User and the password Impress2. I can then upload my file, and it will give me preferred PGA pricing for my flyer. Another thing you should consider doing is saving this draft. So down here you can click the Save button, and that way the next time you log in, all the information you just entered will appear again. If you leave the page before saving, all the information will disappear and you'll have to do it all over again. So I strongly recommend that you save your item after each time that you update it.